1988, I'm going to tell my age a little bit. I was in college watching that against the Detroit Pistons. What brings back memories 30 years ago in that finals?
The most memories I have is every Pistons fan I encountered said, Bill Laimbeer didn't foul you on that. So we got to go through that discussion. And I have to inform them that Bill Laimbeer fouled on most shots that I took. They can't believe that. But that's usually where they come at it, because it was that closely contested, you know. Right. It was a good series for the fans anyway. For us, it was, geez, I already had lost my hair, but one of the reasons that happened so fast was games like that, you know.
Kareem, you were here last night to watch Game 3. What were your impressions of what it is you saw between these two teams?
I think the intensity was so great that for the first three quarters, it missed layups, missed defensive assignments, and all the turnovers. You know, bonehead plays that can cost you the series. Both teams were making those kind of mistakes. And then as the game got toward the end, all the heroics came out, and you saw the people who delivered: LeBron, Steph, Kevin. But I thought it was a great game for the fans. I hope they enjoyed it, because it was closely contested. Even though there was a lot of sloppy plays, it was very closely contested.
With the evolution of the big man, and I know you made your living right here in the paint, and now you see bigs shooting threes.
Right.
Were you happy to see Jordan Bells and JaVale McGee rim protecting and slipping and getting easy baskets? They were missing a lot of them, but at the same time, you don't see it as much now. Right. But you were seeing it from those guys, and that's where they're making their bread and butter.
I think that the way that the three-point shot has opened the court up, now you can make plays like that, the easy back door. When there was no three-point shot, the defense was right here forcing everybody out to the perimeter because there was no bonus. But that extra point for the three-point shot, that changes that whole dynamic and makes everybody have to go out and guard people.
And he was still able to score 30,000+ points with everybody right here.
Let's round up, because it's a lot closer to 40,000. So.
Yeah, there you go.
One three-pointer.
Oh, nice.
One for 13.
One for 13.
Kareem, I had spoken to you a little bit before we had a chance to talk here about, looking a little bit beyond the game, a little bit beyond strategy and X's and O's. There's something to the chemistry of these teams, and something to having continuity with these rosters. We know it's the fourth time that the Cavs have played the Warriors, but it is such a different iteration of that Cavs team. How much of what that secret sauce is in the chemistry of the team are we seeing play out on the floor in some of those tactics, because they're not familiar with one another?
Well, I think Golden State's ability to get players that can pass, shoot, and handle the ball, that puts tremendous pressure on the defense, because now the middle is open and anybody can attack, cause the defense to collapse, and now you got guys spotting up. And these guys are deadly guys spotting up out here. It's not me trying to make my first three-pointer. It's guys that can really knock these down, and that's Golden State's their genius in terms of how they work out their game plan.
And Kareem, when you look at a guy like LeBron James, he's been wowing us this whole playoffs run. Is there any way, there's anything left that he can help this team try to get one win to get back in the series?
No, look, he's shooting 56%,
yes,
including three-pointers and assists, defense, block. He's doing it all. But I think his supporting cast is not at the level that it needs to be for them to, be a dominant team at this point. And they made it this far just because he's as brilliant as he is.
Right. And that's what I was going to say. Going into Game 4, you're the coach. You're sitting in front of your team tomorrow, game day. And more so, it's your conversation goes to more the supporting cast. What do you tell them? How do you prepare them? And maybe LeBron as well, because he's going to need to lead them, obviously. What do you tell them going into Game 4?
Well, it's going to have to rely on what their defensive strategy is. So, like, if they're going to double LeBron and make him give up the ball, they got to get out to the perimeter and get those guys and bother the shooters.
Yes.
If they can't do that, LeBron's going to be either getting layups inside or feeding guys outside for easy three-pointers. And the game last night, that's how it started out.
Yes.
and JD was hitting them. And when that happens, they're as good as any team in the league.
All right, Kareem, before we let you go, you have to break us down. Becoming Kareem.
Becoming Kareem, the live tour.
Oh, live tour. Take us through it.
I was just going to talk about my book, Becoming Kareem. You can go. You can just look that up.
Yeah, that's when people had real hops back then. When you had your block and shot with your head by the rim.
I actually caught this guy's hook shot.
His hook shot.
So you're blocking. That's a hook shot.
That's a hook shot that somebody's blocking. My man Edgar Lacey was guarding him. And I snuck him from
I wonder how you read that a hook shot was coming. I'm not sure how you know that.
How do you know that?
Right, and Larry Mikan, George Mikan's son.
Yeah.
I know he'd shoot one.
How many times have you hit your head on the rim? In your career?
Only once when I tried to do it, and when I realized I could do it, I said, I don't need to knock myself out. But I'll be touring. We start in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, and it's a live tour. You can go to becomingkareem.org, and you can find out all about it. I hope you come and check us out and find out all of my deep, dark secrets.
Oh! Brent Berry, half man, half amazing, Vince Carter, and of course, the GOAT, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Appreciate you hanging out with us.
Nice talking to you guys. Good luck.
All right. Better get any better than that, hanging out with Kareem.